Hello, we the people, hire and fire, always welcome you. This presentation will cover definitions and statements and the logo. We'll finish it with closing questions and comments. Definitions and statements. Let's look at ours. Commonality, the possession, along with another or others, of common quality or mutual agreement. We the People Hire and Fire is a political management movement seeking commonality from people from all walks of life for a purpose and action. Reform, make changes in something, typically a social, political, or economic institution or practice in order to improve it. Our mission with the penny, the presidential address, no more sitting across the aisle, is changing a practice, something we can see. The mission of the nickel, employee pay, putting your money where your heart is an economic change, something we can make happen. The mission of the dime, filibuster, back to work, is a political practice that we can change. And the quarter is responsibility, three-strike rule. It touches everything. It makes them work. Undisputed truth, we the American people hire anyone we want into the office of the presidency to send a message to the system, political elites, and to the world. Liberty is what we stand on. Liberty, state of being free within society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political views. Once we come together and accept the responsibility of our employees, we will be the authority. We will manage our future. Let's put this a different way. One's way of life transforms when our liberties are challenged by the struggles and ignorance that sparks a state of bitterness, a state of division, a state of unrest that encourages distrust and hatred. Common unity, the act, state, or quality of forming from many walks in life mutual agreements to be achieved as one unified whole. Citizen leverage, our ability to influence situations through collaboration that demonstrates we the people can manage our future. We have these definitions and these statements for a reason. That if you can read any of these, hear any of these, and understand them, then you understand that all nations are transformable by the will of its people. These are powerful definitions. These are powerful statements. We must take the responsibility. And what is so unique about our nation is that in America, we can demonstrate these things. We the People Hire and Fire logo and its meaning. The people and the foundation is about citizens, commonality, voices unheard, protests, and voters. The brick and mortar. It's about we the people, historic sacrifices, historic contributions, those that have been recorded, and for many that were not. The roots, beliefs, and convictions from all walks of life for the good of the people. The grips, principles, trusts, and empowerments from all walks of life for the good of the people. Communications, technology, collaborate with others, build alliances, coalition protests, engage the youth and young adults, empower citizens, and add voters. Knowledge, listening, which means that you want to listen to the grips of others. Those grips are principles, trusts, and empowerments. You want to listen with an interest for understanding and ask a lot of questions. You may not get a lot of answers, but you can ask a lot of questions. Growth is strength, standing together as people. Needs, those things that we require for a decent life and a way of living. And struggles. It's hard to live on this planet without going through some, or many. But what do we have in common? What we have in common is sacrifice by a lot of unknown people who, by making a slight change in their life, made a change and a difference for us all. What we have in common is that we can determine the future. That's why that light that's in the palm of our hands is decided by us as a people. What we have in common is commonality. Our hope is that you find it and that you understand that if you remove one brick for self-preservation, it's no longer we the people, it's me the people. Some of us must take on the challenge of being the mortar, while some will be the bricks. Thank you. We have some questions and comments. This question you've seen before. Are you interested in this call to action, using these tools to drive a message of unity? Have you ever been in a position as a manager, a supervisor, a team lead, military leader, any leadership? For most, it's parenting, trying to make a decent living for your family. As a voter, you're automatically promoted to leadership, managing our government. Have you ever had to make very tough decisions that impacted the life of others and your own? As a voter, we have to do that. Those we elect will impact our life, and we have a short time to do it. For Congress, are you being held responsible for your actions? That's not your responsibility, it's ours. Are new voices being heard? Why are we hearing from the same individuals in leadership? We want to hear from some of the new people who've joined the ranks, but that's not your responsibility, that's ours. Are you ready to work? If we were to answer that for you, it would be absolutely not. Listening to strangers. Dennis J. 06/26/2018 wrote, "The hands of creation placed us here with an intent. Awakening of that intent and to our true self is life purpose. Come away from the ego illusion and meet the one hidden beneath the ego dream. To know this in yourself is to know it in all. When ego falls, only love remains." Mark H. 02/13/2018. I have faith in people. Ronald W. 06/23/2017. Never give up and don't be afraid of failure. Lisa A. 08/28/2015. Faith, family, and fraternity. It is not what you have accomplished that define you, but who and how you have affected along the way. Brad W. 10/13/2006. Eating and sleeping is just a habit acquired at birth. Jonathan M. 05 13, 2000. His quest to bring about global unity on all planes of society through political leadership, spirituality, charged with the universal truth. You cross paths with people daily. When they speak, do you truly listen? Go to We the People Hire and Fire. It's all about our numbers and a call to action. No sign up. We ask that your membership is using a move action. Thank you.